Hello students, in this video I am discussing about determinants of effective capacity. Okay, so here the determinants of effective capacity and its utilization can be explained through following factors. Okay, so the first one is facilities, second one is product and service factors, third one is process factors, fourth one is human factor, fifth one is policy factors. Okay, and the sixth one is uh, operation operational factors, and seventh one is supply chain factors, and eighth one is external factors. Okay, so these are the factors which affect the capacity. Okay, for determinants of effective capacity. Okay, so the first one is facilities. Okay, so here facilities refers to the infrastructure, location, equipment, layout, workplace, comfort level at the working areas, transportation facility to personal, professional atmosphere, and so on. Okay, so all these go along way in deciding the effective capacity as against the installed capacity. Okay, so the second one is product and service factors. Here product range and the design of a service have a significant influence on capacity. Okay, for example, when items are similar, the ability of a system to produce these items is greater than when items differ, right? So thus the restaurant that offers a limited range of food that can usually prepare and serve meals at a faster rate than the restaurant with an elaborate menu. Okay, so generally speaking, the more uniform the output, the more opportunities there are for standardization, which leads to a greater capacity. Okay, so the third one is process factors. Here the ability of a manufacturing process to dish out the quality products affect the capacity. Okay, so in other words, if the quality of a output does not meet the standards, okay, so the rate of an output will be showed by the need of inspection and rework activities. Okay, so the productivity also affect the capacity. The process improvements, okay, that increases the quality and the productivity that can result in increased capacity. Okay, so this is about the process factors. Okay, so next we move on to human factors. Okay, here the kind of task that leads to a manufacture of a job, the type of activities involved, the training, skill, and experience required to perform a job all have an impact on output. Also, employee motivation, absenteeism, and the labor turnover have very basic relationships with the capacity. Okay, so the fifth one is policy factors. So here management policies such as the following that can affect the capacity in many ways. So the first one is allowing the second and the third shifts. Okay, and the second one is extending the canteen facility at a subsidized rates, and the third one is allowing the employees to form trade unions, and the fourth one is allowing the employees to participate in decisions by the management, and so on. Okay, these are the policies which affect the capacity. Okay, affect the capacity. Okay, so the sixth one is operational factors. Here inventory management decisions, late deliveries, and purchasing requirement, acceptability of the purchased materials and parts, and the quality inspection and control procedures all have an impact on effective capacity. Okay, so inventory shortages of even one component that can cause a temporary halt to a product and assembly until the components become available. So this can have a major impact on effective capacity. Okay, so the seventh one is supply chain factors. Here supply chain management that can have an important influence on a capacity management. If the principles like JIT and KANBAN, okay, that are practiced when the capacity becomes very dynamic. Okay, so the questions asked while tempering with the supply chain would be, okay, what impact will the changes have on a supplier's warehousing and distributors. Okay, so if it is increased, will the supply chain be able to handle the increase? Okay, alternatively, if the capacity is decreased, what impact will the loss of business have on these elements of supply chain? Okay, so these are the factors which comes under supply chain factors. Okay, so the last one is external factors. Okay, here uh, many external factors that can affect the effective capacity. So the first one is the expectations of the product standards and their performance by the customer, that can restrict the management's options for increasing and using capacity. Okay, so the second one is the pollution standards on products that and equipment that can reduce the effective capacity. Third one is too much of paperwork required for government regularity agencies by engaging the employees in non-productive activities. Okay, that is ISO work. Okay, so and the last one is when the trade unions dictate the number of hours and the type of work an employee may do, it may affect the capacity. Okay, so these are the determinants of effective capacity. Okay, thank you.